Hi everyone, Seth Koppel, Realtor here, and we are about to tour an absolutely stunning home by Perry Homes here in Santa Rita Ranch. And if you don't know already, Santa Rita Ranch is located in Liberty Hill, just west of Georgetown, north of Leander, on the northwest corridor of Austin, and this is right along the tech corridor. So many engineering and technology jobs up this way, but really there are so many different employers for almost everything out in this direction, and you're seeing this stunning home. I'm going to give you a full tour. I'm going to show you all of the options in this home, discuss some of the structural options as well, and there's so much to cover. But you could see as you get straight into this family room, this truly great room space with all of the volume in this room, the windows all along the back, and you have a beautiful fireplace, which I'll show you in a minute when I turn around. And it's so open to this massive kitchen. That's a U-shaped kitchen with a large island. We're going to get in there as well. And I will give you all the stats on this home in just a moment. But the first major stat you need to know is that this is on one of the larger lot sizes in Santa Rita Ranch. The width is about 90 feet wide, and the length looks to be about 155 feet deep, which gives you a very large backyard, a very large, flat, usable backyard as well. Later in the video, I'm going to tell you all about several other large lot homes here in Santa Rita Ranch, and in addition to that, there is a private parade of homes happening this weekend, and I'll tell you all about that as well. Now, let's get straight into this absolutely stunning kitchen. It's so spacious. Look at how much countertop space you have, how much cabinetry you have all around, and the very large island in the middle. But the other thing that's very unique about this kitchen is that it has two very large windows on that back wall. Well, really, it's the side wall. And in addition, you have all of those windows off the back of the home. And so if you like natural light throughout your home, especially in the kitchen, this is really special because you don't see it that often. And you're seeing right here the glass on those other cabinet doors where you can display beautiful items, whether it's just your normal everyday plates or whatever it is, because you have lights, you have the glass shelves, really well done, in the shaker style cabinet doors. And take a look here. You have so much beautiful veining on this countertop, large single basin sink, and you could see just how much you get to look out, not only at the dining area there, but also that large living room with the soaring high ceilings. You have this extra countertop space right there, but plenty of space here for a nice sized dining table, as well as all of the stools there that you can put on your island to use like a breakfast bar. And so let's get into the family room right here. Again, I'm going to point out all these windows because it's fabulous, and you're getting a peek outside at this wonderful backyard. Remember, we're in a larger lot size out here, and you have a very usable backyard. And the reason I'm harping on that is because it is hard to find that in this part of Texas. Remember, we're in the hill country of Texas. So what that means is quite often you're on a hill, you're backing to a hill, or you're in front of a hill, and quite often your yard is sloping to the left or to the right or to the back, and that just makes it harder to really enjoy everyday usage, whether you're putting in a pool or using it to play soccer, whatever you're going to do out there, put a fire pit. There's so many options. It's a really good size backyard. We're here in the primary suite bedroom. And you see, it's hard to tell when they don't have the furniture, but this is a very good size bedroom. And let's get straight into the bathroom here. Beautiful tile selections. You've got definitely a contrasting tile there with the dark tile on the floor and all of this light white tile. Here you have a very spacious shower right here with the frameless glass and a nice continuation of that style of the black tile on the floor there, although a smaller version of what you have outside in the main part of the bathroom. And personally, I'm a big fan of subway tile. I think it's really fresh and clean looking, and there's always some variations on subway tile. And you can see here, I'm inside the shower, but you can see how beautiful it looks through that window. So many different closets here. You have linen closet, 2 big walk-in closets, and you have double vanity here, plenty of space on your counters, and then I love how they did the frosted glass there on the side wall. So let me give you all the stats on this absolutely beautiful home. This is the 3656 plan with a W elevation. It's a 2-story home. As you can see here, you have the primary suite on the main level. There is another bedroom on the main level along with the office, and upstairs you have so much more as well. I can't wait to show you all of it. But the square footage is about 3656. You do have a 3-car garage in this home. It's a 3-car tandem garage, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and a powder room. And I love the more modern style of the elevation and different finishes throughout this home. Now, regarding the list price, because everyone wants to know, well, how much is it? Okay, so first off, I just want to mention that the price of this home has been lowered and lowered, and you can see that in a couple of places. On the website, it shows crossed out in gray their original price, and I think that's like all of the upgrades at retail. It shows this home at well over $1 million, like over 1.1. Okay, and then when you look at the MLS, you can actually see when it went live, this home original listing price, and this is recorded in the history on the MLS, was right around $970,000. And as of right now, what I'm seeing right now today in the beginning of August 2024, this home at 237 Rosetta Loop is currently listed at right about $875,000. And I would just add that my recent clients that I've been able to negotiate quite a bit with a few different builders here in Santa Rita Ranch, quite a lot off. So that's something that I would talk to you one-on-one about. Okay, so you can see here, you have the 2 different walk-in closets. You have multiple linen closets in this primary suite bathroom, and one of the walk-in closets, this one here, connects to that laundry room. Okay, so I'll take a quick moment to introduce myself. My name is Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 18 years now, and I specialize in new construction, all different types of new construction, all over Central Texas. Right now, we're in Liberty Hill between Georgetown and Leander, but I go all over Austin, including Dripping Springs, Lakeway, Lake Travis, but including all of the greater Central Texas area. And whatever questions you have about different areas of Texas, about new construction or buying or selling, you can reach out to me anytime. I'm always happy to help, and my contact info is in the description of the video. Okay, so you're seeing the backyard right now. They added this nice little extra patio with a pergola right here. And I love this privacy fence that they have here. It's a little bit higher, and I love how they gave it that like light green stain, if you will, or paint. It's really nice. And you could see just how big and usable this yard space is. You have just a lot of space out here. And you have the extended covered patio option here. You have a gas stub out, which I'll try to point out. And as we get back inside, I'm going to point out which structural options are on this house and which ones are available that maybe they didn't put into this specific home. You see the gas stub out there on the side, so you can easily add a outdoor kitchen out here and connect it straight to the natural gas, which is another huge benefit of Santa Rita Ranch. A lot of the communities out in Liberty Hill and Georgetown, they don't often have natural gas, and it's really nice, it's efficient, it's very inexpensive compared to other options for heating and cooking. Okay, so one of the structural options that I'm going to mention is available, but they did not put on this home, is in the great room on that back wall. There is an optional sliding door. And you've seen them in my videos. As I'm touring the different model homes, you see the big slider back doors, and a lot of people love that. It does come with a price tag, of course, and they did not put it in this home. Personally, I don't miss it in this home. You have so many windows off the back anyway, but that is an option if you prefer the big sliders. Okay, let's take a look at this really nicely done home office here. I love all of the windows on the front, the big transom windows as well. And then you have glass doors there. So much natural light coming in here. It's not the biggest office, but it's certainly sufficient. And you're getting a good glimpse of the flooring that's throughout the downstairs of this home, which is actually a ceramic tile that has the look of wood. And so many of my clients absolutely love that kind of flooring, mainly because they have dogs, they have pets, they have kids, and they're just coming in and out. And it's so easy to keep clean when you have a tile floor. And it's also cooler. As you probably know, Texas gets very hot. And so having a cooler material on the floor is a huge plus. Okay, so we're here in the downstairs secondary bedroom suite. This is your ensuite bathroom. So if you have someone staying with you, maybe it's one of your kids, or maybe it's an older family member who comes to visit for months at a time, they have a bedroom here on the main level. You have the nice tub shower combo there. You have a pretty good sized walk-in closet here. And you also have a very nice vanity, a longer vanity than typical. And you have another linen closet here as well. One of the other structural options that I'm going to mention that is not in this home is a freestanding tub in your master bathroom or your primary suite bathroom. And a lot of people love the freestanding tub. You know, for one, it just looks so beautiful. They offer it in a rectangle, they offer it in an oval. But in this home, they had a very large bathtub, but it was not a freestanding tub. And so it looked beautiful anyway. So it's up to you which one you prefer, but just know that is an option. I think that would make the downstairs master bathroom look that much more luxurious. There's so much more to show you upstairs, including a really great game room, media room, other bedrooms. But first, I want to tell you more about Santa Rita Ranch and what is available out here as far as lots. So out here in Santa Rita Ranch, there are so many different builders to choose from. I think there's about 13, but some of them come and go at different times, but there's more than 10 for sure. This home is situated on a 90-foot lot. There are not that many 90-foot lots left at all, but there are some 105-foot lots available with a different builder, and then there are new sections coming. You have 70-foot lots available right now. You have a few, like I said, you still have a few 90s, and then you have the 70-foot lots, and you have several different sizes that are smaller. The other thing to consider is a lot of the lots do offer views. They offer greenbelt. And another thing that is also hard to find in west side of Austin in general are really nice, flat, usable backyards. You can often find the view, which is great. Usually when you get the big view, you're sometimes, not always, sometimes sacrificing the flat, usable backyard because sometimes they're built close to a bluff and that land drops off and back. But as you will see in this home, in the backyard, you have a very flat, usable backyard, very spacious. Like I said, it's 90 foot wide. I can check the dimensions of the length, but it's a very good sized lot. And you're in a beautiful section of the neighborhood. When you just take walks, there are gorgeous views for miles and miles. There's a little sitting park on one end, and I know that they are building additional trails. I mean, you already have miles of trails all around Santa Rita Ranch. You have multiple in-neighborhood lakes. Of course, you have all the amenities, the pools, 4 or 5 different pools at this point, sports facilities, full court basketball, sandpit volleyball. You have the gym, which they call the wellness barn. And you may see me there if I'm on track. You may see me at the wellness barn. But in any case, I love it out here in Santa Rita Ranch. I live here in the 90-foot wide section. It's one of my favorite parts of the neighborhood. It's a little bit quieter than other sections, partly just because the homes have more space in between them, so there's fewer homes, and you just have a little bit more of a luxury feel in this section. And for that reason, some of the prices are a little bit more, but you're getting a really good value at this time. If you came here a couple of years ago, prices would be that much higher. Now, what they are 1 year from now or 2 years from now, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so now we're back upstairs. You can see just how beautiful it is with these railings up here. And in just a moment, I will peek over the railings on both sides so you can see how grand this home is looking down from above. But we're here in the great room space. And I always love to ask, if you don't mind, at the end of the video, in the comments, or you can just shoot me a text, I love to hear what people are doing or planning to do in different rooms of the house. What will you do in your game room space? Are you going to use it for video games, for watching movies and Netflix, or will you be watching movies in this private, dark media room or home theater room? It looks like it's wired for sound, and this is an extra room that it just feels much quieter in here, and so you can seal this off and watch your movies in there, turn the sound up. And I think it's also a great location because it's separated from the secondary bedrooms very well. There you go, looking down at your foyer. You have such a grand feel when, you enter the home, and then also throughout this great room space right here. And so hopefully you're getting a good sense of that from this video. But of course, nothing beats the real thing. And if you'd ever like to tour this home, or if you'd like a personal video tour of this or other homes, you can reach out to me anytime. I do have my contact info in the description of the video, but if you just want to send me a quick text or call me to set something up or just ask some questions, my direct cell phone is 512-750-8495. You can call or text me anytime. I did mention earlier, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it now, the parade of homes that we are putting together, several realtors and we are putting this together for homes that are not brand new, but they are close to new. I know some are 1 or 2 years old, some are 3 or 4 years old, and some maybe a little bit older, but there's 9 different homes. They range from around 600 up to about $1 million, and there's many homes in the 700K range. And so if you would like the flyer and map of that going on this week, just shoot me a text and I will send it back to you. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you a beautiful aerial tour of this part of Santa Rita Ranch, including I'm going to show you the brand new elementary school that hasn't even started yet. This is its first year. It's about to open this month. And so I'm going to give you a little glimpse of that from the air so you can see this amazing school. It's absolutely beautiful. I can tell you my elementary school looked nothing like this at all. It looks amazing. So stick around for that as well. I'm going to show you where that sitting park is with the big views and some of the other homes and areas and big views out here in this part of the neighborhood. So I ask you to stick around for that aerial view. It's coming up. Now, I want to show you there are so many useful closets in this home. There's one here, and then that third door is not a closet like these, but I'm going to show you what's inside there. And we have a fun name for that in Texas. Okay, so that's closet number 1, closet number 2. What's behind door number 3 right here? This is what we call a Texas basement. It's really a little extra attic space, but because they floored it in really nicely with plywood here, you can use this as what we call a Texas basement, which is just some extra storage space. You can throw your, Christmas decorations in there, when it's not Christmas time, or whatever other things you want to do there. So now I want to tell you about the larger lot sizes that are available, homes that are actively for sale in Santa Rita Ranch. There are several homes for sale. In fact, there's about a dozen actually that are for sale at least about a third of an acre lot up to 0.44. We're talking almost half an acre. But the first one I want to tell you about is actually a resale home, but it's only about a year old. And this home is very luxurious. First off, it's large. It's almost 4,800 square feet. And when you see the inside of this home, it is a step above, maybe 2 or 3 steps above and it's on a large lot, a 0.36 acre lot, has a 3-car garage. It's really luxurious, and it is priced in the high 1.2 range. We're here in this 3-car tandem garage, just so you can see how this feels. Very spacious. And you can also see in that back right corner, above those extra bricks they left you, there is that black thing. That is a loop for a water softener. A lot of people feel that is very important in the homes in this part of Texas. Okay, so I'm going to share 2 additional homes with you, but I also remembered I forgot to show you the pantry in the kitchen. So we're going to head back into the kitchen so I can show you that very nice pantry. Okay, so the next home I want to tell you about that is currently on the market, this was actually a floor plan that I recently had some wonderful clients who moved here from California. They purchased this other floor plan that's for sale right now. They got it in a different section. Here you're seeing that really nice pantry. And also you can see how the builder gives you some extra paint here. And they may even give you additional in the garage, but this is just some extra cans for the interior paint. You can see the color names there. Personally, I love that First Star wall color paint. It's just a nice tone. Okay, so this other home, like I said, what's really wonderful about it, and I believe part of the reason that my wonderful clients bought this home and they're loving it, is not only does it have a separate structure that's a casita bedroom, it also has a courtyard. And if you like being outside and you like privacy when you're outside, but still able to enjoy fresh air and the sky, having a courtyard is a wonderful way to do that. And there's not that many homes that offer courtyards, so it's something that's really special. It's a great layout. It's a beautiful, large, covered back patio. And that home is also on one of the larger lots. It's almost 4,000 square feet as far as the home, but the lot is about 1/3 of an acre, and the current list price of that home is under 1.1. Now let's get up in the air with the aerial drone. I want to show you how beautiful this part of Santa Rita Ranch is. And like I promised, this is that elementary school that is just opening. And hard to tell a little bit there. I apologize. I'm not the best drone pilot, but you know, we do our best, right? So you can see how beautiful these homes are, how big the lots are. And that school, it's so modern. And of course, it's brand new. It hasn't even opened yet. And you can see some of the backyards on these homes are just massive. Look at this one on the left and all these here, this new one that's going in. And as I mentioned, there are some big, big views out here. So take a look at these views. They go for miles and miles. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching.